J-E-T-S! Let's go!
Quick pass to Garrett Wilson.
Touchdown! What a throw! Aaron Rodgers to Garrett Wilson! J-E-T-S! Let's get it! Wow!
MetLife Stadium. Aaron Rodgers is home, baby. Jets media, I love you all.
Free call! It's gone!
Ready to take flight with the Jets, baby. Let's go!
What is going on, Jets Nation? Welcome back to another Jets Media Live show. It is Tuesday, June 25th, and I wanted to go live in the heart of the New York Jets offseason. This is the time where there's not a lot to talk about. Every player, every coach is away from the facility right now, and there's really there's nothing to talk about. There's no practice, right? There's no training camp. There's no OTAs. There's no trades coming. There's no signings coming. This is the full offseason, right? If there was ever a time of the year of a 12-month calendar where there's just no NFL coverage, it's right now. So I'm excited to go live and talk some football and talk some Jets with you guys. The topic for this show is what to expect from the 2024 Jets, and more in particular, what Jets fans' expectations should be. Because I don't care about what other expectations are from other fans and other critics and the media. I don't care about them. I'm not talking about them. I want to talk about what us, the New York Jets fan base, what we should expect from this team this season, because there's a lot of hype around this team amongst the fan base. There was a lot of hype amongst the team and the fan base last year. It all came, I don't need to remind you what happened. I really don't even want to do that. So there's a lot of, expectations flying around, and I'm here to say it right away. Every single Jets fan's expectations that is high is completely justified. And that's kind of the main topic and the main point of this show, is that us Jets fans have a right to expect playoffs. We have a right to expect the playoff run. Dare I even say an AFC East title? Why? Because of how complete this roster is. I'm not talking to rival fans. I'm not trying to convince Dolphins fans or any Bills fans or any other fan base that looks at the Jets in a negative way or any other critics. I'm not here to convince them. What I'm trying to do here is to talk to Jets fans across the world. And if you feel like this Jets team is built to win something special this year, guess what? You have every single right to do so, because you cannot look at this roster and tell me a weakness. Now, this is something we already knew, but I'm noticing there's a lot of people telling me to relax as a Jets fan. Good luck, because that ain't working. I will never let any outside noise infiltrate the way I do things, number one, as a fan, and in terms of a content creator. That's just how I'm built. That's just how I've been operating since I started. And I hate when I see other fans attacking other Jets fans, not even myself, saying that Jets are going to do this, they're going to do that, they're going to do this. Yeah. That's what you hope. That's what you're projecting as you've come used to with this Jets team. But this is a different, fresh season. And every single year, there's a new team that take over the league. And it's this season where it will be the Jets, Jets. And the only thing that will be in the way of that is health. But the good thing about this season, folks, is that the Jets are prepared for injuries. We have depth all across this roster. The offensive line is loaded up with depth, more specifically on the offensive tackle spot. Can we use more depth inside, interior? Yes, absolutely. Wide receiver, I think, is very deep. I really do. Running back room, arguably one of the deepest positions on offense. Tight ends, deep. Don't even get me started on defense. Aaron Rodgers and Tyrod Taylor, two veteran quarterbacks. The defense as well, loaded up. There is not a hole on this roster. And if there's injuries that start piling up for a specific position, that is not a good enough excuse. This is the season where Robert Saleh and this coaching staff needs to prove to us Jets fans and prove to the world that they are worth being employed for the foreseeable future. Okay? So that's how I'm looking at it, Jets fans, and that's exactly how you should look at it. Jets fans' expectations should be sky high because there's no reason why it shouldn't. You can't look at this roster and you look at the evidence of this defense being Super Bowl caliber the last two seasons and looking at this Jets roster, looking at the last two seasons and realize what the issue was, and that issue hopefully is fixed with Aaron Rodgers and the addition of Malachi Corley and Mike Williams and Tyron Smith and John Simpson and more. Do I have to go over the list of new talent added to the offense to remind everybody that this is not going to be the same offense last year? I'm going to list off every single new addition to the offense because everybody that thinks the offense is going to be just as bad as last year, yeah, you wish. Wake up, okay? Starting in the trade, the Jets traded for John Simpson. Right? No, they didn't. They traded for Morgan Moses, They signed John Simpson in free agency. So they landed Morgan Moses, our new starting right tackle, former Jet, solid right tackle, a veteran that you know what you're getting at right tackle. And then we signed left guard John Simpson from the Baltimore Ravens. And then we signed Tyron Smith. Okay? Those are three additions to the offensive line. Everyone's like, oh, the Jets offensive line sucks. Yeah, it does. It did. You're right. Well, guess what? There's three new players on this offensive line, and we drafted Fashanu to be the backup, okay? We have an all-pro potential in Joe Tippmann at center, who's a young prodigy. We have Elijah Vera Tucker returning. The offensive line is set, and that's just the offensive line addition, which was obviously one of the biggest weaknesses of the Jets team last year. Now, let's get into some playmakers on offense that we added. Mike Williams, one of the best number 2 receivers in the NFL. Is he the best? No, he's not. But he's one of the best. He's been complimenting Keenan Allen for years and putting up numbers. Of course, he's coming off a torn ACL. We're expecting him to be good to go for week number 1. He's not going to be ready for training camp. But that is a very good addition to this offense that needed a true number 2. Mike Williams is just that. And then we went after, in the NFL draft, we weren't done. Let's go get a playmaker named Malachi Corley, who's known as the Yak King, okay? The Yak guy, okay? This is a player that's going to change the dynamic, change the physicality element of the New York Jets. Malachi Corley is here, and he is going to change what it means to be a New York Jet on offense, okay? That is something that Jets fans need to realize, that we have added so much new talent to the offense. We actually just dropped Yak King merch on the Roundtable shop, by the way. If you guys are interested to check out the Yak King merch, that is live on Jets Media. Not Jets Media, on roundtablesports.shop. That link is in the description right now and in the chat. Yak King t-shirts and Yak King sweatshirts are live on the site. Pretty fire. Just in case you guys are wondering, hey, why not plug this while talking about our guy, Malachi Corley, okay? Now, not only did we add Malachi Corley in the draft, but we got Braylon Allen, who was looking like an absolute bruiser at the running back spot, the youngest player in the NFL. By the way, let me just remind everybody I'm talking about are new additions. We're not even talking about who's already on this offense. Malachi Corley is going to change how the Jets run the football. He's a perfect complement to Breece Hall, in my opinion. Think of Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon in Green Bay with Nathaniel Hackett and Aaron Rodgers when he won MVP. A.J. Dillon is Braylon Allen. Aaron Jones is Breece Hall. That's the 1-2 punch I'm expecting. We brought in Isaiah Davis as well, the rookie. And then there is another addition to this offense that we cannot forget about. Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, that's who. It's like we got Aaron Rodgers all over again this offseason. He did not play last year. It would be a completely different perspective, a completely different narrative if Aaron Rodgers played last season, stayed healthy, and we'd missed the playoffs and won 7 games. If Aaron Rodgers played last season, did not tear his Achilles, and the Jets were 7-10, we would have a different discussion right now. But that's not the case. We got Aaron Rodgers back this offseason. We do not know what this offense looks like with him. Not only do we add Aaron Rodgers this offseason, but we also added Tyrod Taylor, who is a very solid backup quarterback. So my point here is, for the people that look at the Jets offense and just assume it stinks based off of last season, wake up. It's going to be a completely different animal. Year 2 of the system, a brand new quarterback, all the new additions to mix in with the players that are already on this roster, like Garrett Wilson, who's about to go crazy this season, and Breece Hall. I mean, you can argue that the Jets have one of the best running back and wide receiver duos in the NFL. Not the best, but one of the best, especially from a young standpoint. I mean, who has, from a youth perspective, a wide receiver and running back tandem like the Jets in Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall? They're out there for sure. But we have 2 weapons that are ready to be unlocked finally. Garrett Wilson is about to go crazy this year. So is Breece Hall. And that's what I wanted to remind the people about. That this offense, I think Joe Douglas has done a phenomenal job this offseason to figure out what was the issue last year on offense. Number 1 was the offensive line, and he went crazy in the offseason, getting a generational left tackle, Tyron Smith, for 1 season, trading for Morgan Moses, signing John Simpson, drafting Olu. 4 new additions to the offensive line that we did not have last year. Big time. And not even talking about, the other role players on offense that we can expect stuff from. That's maybe not the A-list stars like Garrett or Breece. Xavier Gipson is my breakout candidate this season. Jason Brownlee has a breakout candidate. Jeremy Ruckert, Tyler Conklin. Okay? There are players on this roster that are waiting to break out, and they've been waiting patiently for this moment. So, it's exciting stuff. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button on your way into the show. Missed you guys. Hope you've had a fantastic weekend. It is now a Tuesday, and the sun is out. The vibes are high. Everything's going well. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't forget about Kenny Yeboah. Yep, can't forget about Kenny Yeboah either. That is true. There's a lot of breakout candidates for this Jets team. And we did, by the way, we didn't even talk about the defense because we don't even have to. We don't even have to talk about the defense. That's just known by now. That's just known by now, right? If you're a Jets fan, you know what to expect on defense. It's an absolute dog. And the reason why I'm going through all of this is because Jets fans have every single right for their expectations for this franchise this season to be as high as they want. I don't think anything's unrealistic. If you're expecting bad, then you're short-minded and you're just living in misery and living in the past. Just saying. Jet Set Fool 24 with a super chat. Appreciate you, my man. Big time shout out to Jet Set Fool 24. This offensive line will be the difference. Just watch. Exactly. That is the most. That's why I started off with the offensive line when we were talking about the offense. We added players at every position besides tight end, actually, on offense. And if you can argue the one position that was overhauled the most, it was the offensive line, man. Added a lot of veteran experience and youth for the future. The offensive line will be the difference this year. I mean, from left to right, fully healthy, bro. I'm here to tell you guys that this Jets offensive line has potential to be top 10 in the league. With Tyron Smith playing at the top of his game, John Simpson doing what he did last year for Baltimore, Joe Tippmann taking another step, AVT returning to form, and Morgan Moses just doing what he usually does, that is a top unit in the NFL. That's not just me like blowing smoke. That's just looking at the offensive line on paper, bro. Oh my goodness. What do you expect? How about some wins? Tired of losing. Yeah, well said, Adam. Well said. Garrett Wilson for 1,300 yards this year. I think he can get more than that, personally, if he stays healthy all 17 games. Jets won 7 games purely on defense. Add an offense, you get 3 or more wins. Exactly. I mean, we have to put in perspective of the games last year. I don't want to put you guys through misery or anything, but last season, if you want to rewatch those games, you will notice that the 7 games we won were because of our defense. Can you imagine us not relying on our defense to win football games? Newsflash, no team in the NFL relies on their defense to win more than the Jets. And now if we have an offense that can just put up a league average, 24 points per game, we will win the division. If Sauce takes a step forward, if Jermaine Johnson takes another step forward, if Quincy Williams takes another step forward, Will McDonald, I mean, we didn't even talk about the defense. The defense has another level to tap into, by the way. I think the level that the Jets defense can get into is be a scoring defense. Can you imagine now with the offense hopefully becoming good, it's going to set up our defense more opportunities to get the ball. It's going to make the opposing offenses force the ball down the field rather than, them already having a 2-score lead and then they just need to play conservative and the Jets defense just needs to defend the run. No, we want the Jets defense to protect the lead. We want the Jets defense to be up by 2 scores so the other team has to press and force the ball down the field so Sauce Gardner can say what's good and get some interceptions, as well as MC2. Tony Adams and those boys. Quantez, maybe, in certain packages. Ashton Davis, who has a nose for the ball. The Jets defense has been stellar, and we have never had an opportunity to support them with points. Can you imagine how good this defense would be if you support this roster with points? Boy, is that something that gets me giddy to even think about. It gets me giddy to even think about, folks. Woo! Folks, don't forget to hit the like button, please, for your boy. We're live. We're going to be live on the Huddle in a half hour from now. Wanted to go live leading into the Huddle on BetUS TV. We have 32 likes. We could do better than that. Hit the like button, folks. Hit that like button. Also, Jets Media Day tickets they have been live for these past few weeks. Make sure you secure your Jets Media Day tickets today. The link is at the top of the chat of the website, or it's down below in the description if you're watching on replay. Everything that comes with your ticket is on the screen here. It's for the Jets versus the Broncos. We'll be on the field after the game partying. We will be in the hangar, which is an exclusive private suite just for our club, our group that's coming to Jets Media Day. No one else is allowed in here but us. Also, the ticket comes with a fully inclusive tailgate party hosted by the great Gotham City crew. Food, drinks, live DJ, arcade games, beer pong. I mean, you name it. Also, I'll be live for the pregame tailgate show, and I'll have a camera throughout the entire tailgate. If you guys want to get featured on the Jets Media Day vlog, that will always be an option. Here are the 2 pictures from the first 2 events. We got some photos from last year, and then the 2 videos from the first 2 years as well, if you guys want to go check it out. So tickets are available. If you guys want to come through and watch a Jets game and have a game day experience with your boy, we have a bunch of people already purchased your tickets. Shout out to the people who already got their tickets. There's plenty of tickets remaining, so make sure you guys check it out. Any questions, comments, concerns, don't forget to email me at richiemalore98@gmail.com or DM me if you have any questions regarding this event. It's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. My man Mike will be there. I know that. I'm amped. It's going to be a fun season. I can't wait for Jets Media Day. I barely sleep thinking about it. Let's effing go. Can't wait. Hope to see y'all there. Let's go. Jet Life since 96 is coming to Jets Media Day 2024. I hope to see you guys there. I hope to see you guys there with my man Jet Life and my man Mike in the chat. Let me know anybody else in the chat who got their tickets already. Let me know. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. What's up, DD? Welcome to the show. Richie, who's your hope for the Broncos Week 4 starting quarterback? Zach Wilson. Give me Zach for Jets Media Day, bro. Aaron Rodgers for Zach Wilson, and let's dominate them. Let's just purely dominate them. That would bring me joy. That would bring me joy. Anybody, honestly, I don't care. But if you told me I can pick, that's probably who I'd pick. That's probably who I'd pick. My man Keith got his tickets. Let's go. Gonna have to wear my Aaron jersey with my new Yak King shirt. My man Mike is coming through to Jets Media Day with an Aaron Rodgers jersey and his new Yak King shirt. You'll love to see that. Who gets the first touchdown of the Jets season? I think it's going to be Breece Hall. Breece. That's who I think. It's going to be a Breece Hall, like, 75-yarder in week 1, baby. Show Christian McCaffrey what's good, what's cooking. Dino got tickets for the home opener. Let's go, Dino. The home opener is going to be crazy this year. I will not be there, but Thursday Night Football against our division rival Patriots, man, that is a must-win game. Hopefully, we're 1-1 by then, at worst. Ideally, 2-0. But that's going to be an interesting game, man. I'm really curious to see what the Patriots going to be like. Who gets the first sack and interception on defense? I got Jermaine Johnson getting the first sack. And, like Michael Carter the second maybe getting the first interception. Or Tony Adams or something. Or maybe even C.J. Mosley. Or, hey, maybe it's Jermaine Johnson, just like he had a pick 6 against the Browns last year. Breece Hall is the second-ranked running back in fantasy behind CMC. And he should be. He absolutely should be. The Jets are going to be feeding that man. Edgar thinks Tyler Conklin will be the first touchdown scored. I like that. I'm definitely going to be drafting Breece Hall in fantasy this year. At least I hope. I don't know what pick I have. Anyone know how to buy parking for the game? Well, I don't know how to buy parking for the game you went to, Dino, but this does bring up a good point. Anybody that's coming to Jets Media Day that buys tickets through me, you will get a promo code emailed to you from me. Only the people that purchase a ticket through me gets a promo code to buy your parking pass to the Jets game for Jets Broncos a week of the game. So anybody that purchased their tickets or are thinking of purchasing tickets to my event, you will get an email from me a week before the game with an exclusive promo code to get a parking pass for this game, just so you guys know. Jet Set Fool with another super chat, this time a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate you big time. Everybody give my man Jet Set Fool 24 some dono hype right now. If you had to put your money down on it, who do you guess has the better overall season, CMC or Breece? I say Breece, but I could be biased. Listen, man, Breece was not far behind CMC last year for all-purpose yards. We have not seen what Breece Hall could be yet. That's the thing that people need to realize. That's the thing that people need to realize. We haven't seen Breece Hall reach his full potential yet. Why? Because Breece played all 17 games last year, 1 season removed from ACL surgery. Now that he has a full season of health, now we're going to see the full Breece Hall. Remember what happened with Saquon Barkley. He tore his ACL. He wasn't the same. And then a year after, he became the Saquon Barkley everybody remembered. That's what we're going to see from Breece. We're about to see what Breece Hall is about to do this year. He's about to go crazy. So I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, for certain he's going to be better than CMC this year. But he definitely will be up there with it. He will definitely be up there with it. Love it. I already bought Monday Night Football tickets for Bills before your roundtable was announced. See you there. Oh, Mike, if you want to come to the tailgate party, you can get a tailgate-only ticket if you want to come party with us, Mike. We'd love to have you there. Also, if you guys do want to go a Monday Night Football, we do have a roundtable event. If you did not know, Jets, Bills, Monday Night Football. The ticket that we are selling comes with access to the field for the pregame. You get to go on the field for the national anthem and hold the American flag and a Jets flag on MetLife Stadium's turf before the game. Monday Night Football, me, TD Finstock, Patriots Global, Dan Mitchell, Jets, Bills, Monday Night Football. That is another event that we are all going to be together for, which is going to be a lot of fun. Same exact tailgate party as well. Gotham City Crew will be hosting the tailgate party, which is always a joy of a time. So if you guys want to pull up to that event, I will show you guys what it looks like. This is the website, Roundtable Sports event, Buffalo Bills versus New York Jets. Oh, it's going to be fun, man. Here are all the details for this event. If you're curious, obviously there's a lot of different events that we're doing this year. We're going to be hosting one for the Jets Broncos for Jets Media Day. We got one for Monday Night Football. Okay. And then we're also definitely got to let you guys know about this, just in case we have any Jets fans down in South Florida or any Jets fans that want to come on the road with us. We're also going to Miami. Yeah, we're doing a lot this year, if you couldn't tell, at Roundtable Sports. We are going to Miami, divisional showdown, Dolphins versus Jets weekend event. We have our own private section of the stadium, and I want Jets fans to represent here. I need Jets fans to represent in this event. I don't want to be the only Jets fan here. We're going to be in Miami. It's going to be a whole weekend. Jake Asman is actually going to be there in Miami with us. So if you guys want to come through, you'll meet me and Jake Asman and TD Finstock and Dan Mitchell and the crew. I already purchased my plane tickets and everything. It comes with a Saturday night meet and greet hangout with the Roundtable Sports crew at Miller Ale House. Also entry into the game on Sunday in an exclusive private terrace overlooking the field. Come join us as we celebrate one of the biggest games of the season in the AFC East. And this game that I like, it's all the way in December. So it's going to be obviously a big game for the division. It's also going to be good for us New Yorkers to go down to Florida when the weather isn't so hot. So I put those links in the chat if any of you guys are interested in coming to any of those roundtable events. Let's go. Miami tailgate be lit. Was there last Christmas. Pull up, Didi. Richie, I think Anthony is going to Miami with you. Sure, he is a Bills fan, but he is cool. Yeah, I remember him coming last year. He was awesome. Love to have him there. Would love to have him. Did you see someone from CBS didn't put Breece Hall on the top 100 list? Blasphemous. That's blasphemous. I did see it, by the way, yes. Man, this season needs to hurry up. So anxious to get hype started. Me too, man. Will McDonald breakout season learning under JJ and Hassan Reddick, Jason. And Hassan Reddick. We will hopefully be clinching the division that day. Hey, man, you never know. Week 14, we could be. Come on, Jets fans, pull up to Miami. I would love to have my Jets media fans, Jets media faithful, pull up to Miami, man. This is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've never been to a Dolphins game in Miami, so I honestly have no idea what to expect. Guys, don't forget that The Huddle, presented by BetUS TV, is going to be live in 20 minutes. Let's go. Before we get into The Huddle, do want to hear a quick word from a proud sponsor, great partner of Jets Media. I am so thankful to announce as well that Manta Sleep is going nowhere, baby. Manta Sleep got an extension with us here at Jets Media. I'm so thankful and so proud to be sponsoring Manta Sleep. Don't forget to use promo code JETS to get 10% off your Manta Sleep mask right now. Guys, I don't know what you're waiting for, but if you did not get your Manta Sleep mask yet, you should do it by now. I feel like a lot of you guys have, but listen, I was just on the road on a family vacation for the week, and I have to thank Manta Sleep for having my back, because when I'm traveling and I'm in a new bed and I'm in a new environment, I want to make sure I can sleep. And the Pro Sleep Mask absolutely changes my life. Every time I put this thing on, I am absolutely going to bed so fast. It is so comfortable. My personal favorite thing about this mask, guys, is that it feels like it's an extra pillow on my face, right? Like, I never thought I needed a mask in my life. I never slept with a sleep mask in my entire life. I'm honest with you guys. I've never have. And then I partnered with Manta. They sent me the Pro Mask. And ever since then, I have been locked in. I have been using this thing every night. And I'm not just saying that. There's a reason why I keep being partnered up with Manta Sleep. I have been getting my friends on this mask. I've been getting my family on them. And every time they get the product, story actually, my friend James, shout out to James if you're watching, I got him a Pro Mask, and he literally is loving it. He's sleeping so well, and it's really good for, especially when you have a lot of light coming in your windows and you want to kind of sleep in, or you want to take a nap and there's a lot of light in your area and you can't get darkness. You can literally be in the brightest room possible, put the sleep mask on, and it's 100% black. Not even just lying. I'm not lying to you guys. So if you guys want to check out Manta Sleep, the link is down below in the description. You get 10% off using my code JETS down below in the description. So shout out to Manta Sleep. Love them, man. I love them. My man Connor's in the chat. It's going to be steaming hot in Miami. You know it. It'll be December, though. So hopefully it won't be as really, really hot, which is why I think it'll be a good shakeup to go to Miami for this event, since it's not going to be, the summer. Hope to see you there. Forgot about Reddick. LOL, our defense is stacked. Isn't that great that we just forget a player like Hassan Reddick coming to the Jets? It's true, though. Whoop, this is the number one grind of Jets Nation. Let's go. The underrated darkness in the chat. What's good, my man? Appreciate you. Expect a lot of insults and crap talking. Oh, my God. It's going to be wild, which is why I need Jets fans to be there with me, man. I mean, I'm not afraid to be at this event, right? I can handle it. But I would love to have Jets fans with me. Better than having no Jets fans with me, if you know what I mean. Feel me? Now, I'm pretty sure the huddle today is going to be an interesting episode. We have AFC East quarterback predictions stat-wise. So that's going to be interesting. If you guys want to check out the huddle, that's going to be live in less than 20 minutes. AFC East quarterback stat predictions. That's going to be fun. And big time shout out to the people who have been supporting this show, The Huddle, because this has changed my life in terms of my career as a content creator full time. Getting an opportunity to be on BetUS TV has changed the entire outlook of my entire life. And you guys supporting this show makes it possible. And I can't even believe this is episode number 90, bro. This is the 90th episode of The Huddle. And we started this right when the offseason started. Isn't that crazy? I can't even imagine what the show is going to be like in the middle of the season, where we have to talk ball every day. Woo! This show has changed the entire dynamic of my life. And you guys can continue that by simply watching the show, liking the show, subscribing to the channel. It's a lot of fun. If you guys missed it last episode, Jason, apparently, according to TD Finstock, the Miami Dolphins signing Marcus May and Calais Campbell gives the Dolphins 3 more wins. That was the most laughable thing I've probably ever heard from TD Finstock. And he's said some very comical stuff in the past. But to hear him say, yeah, 8-9, but then we signed Marcus May and Calais Campbell, 11 wins. What? Marcus May, first of all, is depth. Calais Campbell, don't get me wrong, he's a dog. But a defensive tackle is not single-handedly... I'm not going to go down that path. I'll save it for the huddle. How about that? I'll save it for the huddle, bro. I'll save it for the huddle. Okay? I got to get ready for the huddle, folks. So I'll see you guys then. Definitely go check it out. We already got Zachary in the chat. Let's go, Jets. Let's go, Jets. I want Jets fans loud and proud in that chat. Go spam the plain emojis. I will see you guys on the huddle starting in 15 minutes. Salute to the chat. Hit the like button, folks. Jets Media Day tickets are live. I will see you guys in 15 minutes on the huddle. I love you all. Let's go Jets. Peace out, guys.